This is actually Thursday the 11th, I think, December 11th, something like that. If I'm wrong, I'll type it on the screen. And today was Olivia's last day of school for the first semester. And she had one final test today, and then she was done. She got all of her grades back already, and she passed all of her classes with straight A's again. Super proud of her, but she doesn't have to go back to school now until January 5th, I think, something like that. So she's got about 3 weeks off, and she told me now she doesn't know what to do with herself. We got home, she ate some lunch, and she's like, well, I think I better go study. And then she's like, wait a minute, no, I don't. But anyway, after I picked her up from school, we needed to go to Dollar General just to pick up a couple of things. I'm not going to share that, it's boring. But right next door to Dollar General is a thrift store. It's like a vendor mall type thing. It's R&D or R&B or something mercantile. I can never remember the initials, but it's something mercantile. And they have vendors inside there, kind of like a Twice Treasured, only a lot smaller. I haven't been in there in quite some time, and so they were open, and we're like, oh, let's go in there. So we did, and I found a few treasures that I want to share with you. The first thing I am going to share with you is this adorable little vintage doll. She is a composite doll, which means she's made out of kind of like a paper mache. And she has jointed arms and legs. I think this is the original dress. The little bonnet is probably not original because it looks like it was homemade or handmade. And then she's got the original little diaper. She was so adorable. I love to collect vintage toys. And the other thing is that she came with this little baby bed, little cradle. Now this is not vintage, I don't think. I don't think it was original to the doll, but it came with it, and it also had a doily in it as like kind of like the baby blanket. Now I will use something different for the baby blanket, and I will use the doily in my decor because you know how much I like doilies. But I'm gonna set this adorable little vintage toy underneath my Christmas tree with my aluminum Christmas tree down here with the rest of my vintage toys. And I paid $20 for her, which I thought, you know, on one hand seems a bit much, but on the other hand, she is originally, I mean, like authentically vintage. And it came with the cradle and the doily. So if you break it up, it was a really good deal. So that was the most expensive thing I bought. And I will show you how I have my finds styled right after this clip of me showing you what I got. And then I picked up this vintage Santa. Now, I thought it was a stacking doll, and I do believe that that's what it was at one point, a stacking doll. I heard something rattling inside. Now, this was $9.95 for this adorable vintage Santa. It says Midwest Importers on the bottom. And so I opened it up, and inside are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these adorable tiny wooden, I don't know, are they wooden soldiers? Wooden Santas? I don't know what they're inside of it. So I don't know if I'll maybe use a couple of these around throughout my decor somewhere upstairs. Just tuck them in here and there. But I'll probably leave most of them inside, and I will just use the Santa as is. I was just a slight bit disappointed it wasn't a nesting doll, but I thought with the texture and the paint on this doll, on this Santa, I thought it was worth the money, and then I really liked those little wooden peg dolls inside as well. Then I picked up this blow mold. It's on the bottom, it says 1999. So that's not antique, but it's definitely vintage. And it was only $5 for this adorable angel blow mold. And you know, I'm definitely going to be putting it down here next to my other vintage angel blow mold. And I just thought she was absolutely adorable. And it just says on the bottom, General Foam Plastics Corporation, 1999. And then I think this was just a handmade piece. It was only $2, and it's this wooden block. It looks like it may have been like a child's toy wooden block, and then they took the corners off, and then they like decoupaged these Santas on it, and they're all the same. They're all the same picture all the way around. But I thought it was really cool, and you know how I like Santas, and it was only $2. And it'll make a really excellent riser in my Santa display. So then the last item I picked up were this set of 2 little brown ceramic mugs. I thought they were absolutely adorable. I thought they would look adorable with a little tiny bottle brush tree sticking out of the top of them. It was $5 for the 2. There are no markings that I can make out on the bottom, but there is some crazing, so I do think they do have a little bit of age to them. But I just thought they were very cute for $2.50 a piece. All right, that is it, my little impromptu thrift haul. I will go ahead and get this stuff styled, and then I'll show you how I styled them. There may be a few more impromptu thrift hauls in this video. I don't know. I do have to go to town twice next week before you'll be seeing this video. So who knows, I might stop in to Twice Treasured, at least one of those trips. So anyway, I guess you'll just have to keep watching this video and see. There's the other blow mold angel. I know for a fact that one is considerably older, even though there's no date on the bottom of it. You can just kind of tell that that one's from the 90s. That one was probably from the 70s. And there's my vintage aluminum Christmas tree, probably from the 50s. And then my vintage toy collection. I'd said in my home decor tour that most of these toys were mine as a child, and they were. And then this is where I put the little doll that I just got, and I put a vintage hanky in there instead of that doily. I thought that looked really nice, and she's adorable. And these are elves, not toy soldiers or nutcrackers. I don't know what I was thinking. Elves, of course. Well, hello guys, it is Monday. I think this video, this vlog is going to wind up being a bunch of hauls. But anyway, I had to go to town today to get my nails done. I had one more gift I needed to purchase, and I needed to pick up a few things at Aldi because as you remember, they were closed last week when we went shopping. Yes, they rearranged everything. It took us longer than I wanted to in there because I couldn't find what I was looking for. But anyway, I think the way they have it reorganized is going to be actually good in the long run, but boy, getting used to it's going to be challenging. So anyway, after I got my nails done, I went over to Bell's and picked up the gift I was wanting to get, and a couple of other things I'll show you. And then we went to Marshall's because Olivia was looking for a couple of things for her cousin for a present. And while I was in there, I saw this wrap. I had seen it the last time I was in Marshall's, and I really liked it, but I didn't get it then. But today it's so cold, it's so bitterly cold outside, and all I could think about was this fur-lined wrap, and it's very heavy. It's made out of polyester. This is faux fur, of course, and it's so warm and cozy. And so I went and bought it, and I put it on in the car. It still even has the tags in it because I didn't have any scissors. But this is the one thing I got at Marshall's. This a beautiful, warm, cozy wrap. I like wraps rather than a coat because then you can layer it. So yeah, so this is going to be my winter coat for this winter. So anyway, let me turn the camera around. I'll show you what I picked up from Aldi, from Michael's, and from Bell's. All right, instead of laying everything out and doing the haul that way, I'll just unload the bags, and I'll show you what I'm getting, or what I got. I got this for Olivia, Kung Pao ramen and Pad Thai ramen, and she's got, what do you eat? What are you fixing over there? What's it called?
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki. Exactly like this, only teriyaki. She's fixing that. Now, for her lunch, we're having a meat and cheese board on Christmas afternoon for like lunch or whatever. And so I picked up some crackers, got the flatbread, and then I got the clubhouse, and I've got other kinds in the cabinet that I already have. And then I got some of this sparkling grape juice to go with our meal, our supper time meal. 2 bottles of that. And then Olivia wanted some of this nougat, these nougat bars to go on our Christmas lunch tray. I got some more of these mopping cloths for the floor, which we definitely need because tracking in all kinds of stuff. I got a 5-pound bag of flour because we're going to be doing Christmas cookies on Wednesday. Got some barbecue sauce just for the pantry. I had gotten those meatballs and I didn't know for sure if I had any barbecue sauce, so I picked those up. Picked up some basmati rice because we were completely out of rice. I got a cake mix because I'm going to be making some muffins. It was a recipe that I saw that I wanted to try, and I did not have any cake mixes, so got some cake mix. I got some of these thin wheat, they're like wheat thins, the tomato basil. These aren't necessarily for the Christmas meat and cheese board, those are just because they're really tasty. I got a loaf of sourdough for Scott. I got 2 packs of plain bagels. Like I said, I didn't buy enough bagels at Walmart because they were kind of, they didn't feel soft. And a package of tortillas, flour tortillas. Then the cold stuff, I got some pie crusts. I got 2 packs of these Canadian bacons. These are for the meat and cheese tray. I got 2 things of the Mandarin orange chicken. These are actually for New Year's Eve, but I thought since they had them, I better get them because sometimes they don't have them. I got a salami. It's also for Christmas. This is the cheese I got for the charcuterie board. These are, what is this? Kobe Jack. I got some spreadable sharp cheddar. I got some of the Gouda chunks. Here's the other bag of orange chicken. And then I got some goat cheese. Olivia can eat goat cheese. It doesn't seem to bother her. She really liked this cranberry cinnamon that I got last year. And it is pretty tasty, I have to admit. I got her a Poppy. She loves this Poppy soda. And then I got 2 bags of the gluten-free chicken nuggets. And then, this is going to sound crazy, but I got a bag of garden salad and some spinach for my worms. I haven't been doing enough like produce, fresh produce, to have garden scraps for my worms. So I had to buy some garden salad so I can feed my worms. And then I'll give them some spinach too. And then Olivia's bird already likes spinach as well. And that is everything I got from Aldi. Let me show you what I got from Bell's and Marshall's. So the other things I got from Marshall's, besides that cape, was this book, Winnie the Pooh and the House at Pooh Corner. I just thought it was so pretty, and I can read it, and then I can include it in my Winnie the Pooh display downstairs after Christmas. Thought it was so cute. And then they also had this Winnie the Pooh themed tea. It's honey and lemon, and I loved the tin. So cute. I will just use this in my decor at some point, and I will enjoy the tea. And it's green tea. So I'll probably have a cup here after I get done with this haul. And then I picked up some of this lemon candy. I love lemon flavored things. So this is just hard candy. Keep it in my purse or whenever I need a little something. So that's what I got at Marshall's. And then at Bell's, I got this beautiful faux fur blanket. It's so cozy. It's like fleece lined on the inside, and it's so, so, so soft. This is for a gift for someone. And then I couldn't help it. I had to look at their clothing, and I got this pair of leopard stretch pants. They're like leggings. I think they'll be a little bit looser than leggings. I just thought those looked so cute. Like I said, I'm really into leopard print lately. And then I got this really pretty striped shirt. It's like a flannel, a lightweight flannel, and it'll be perfect for layering. And I just really, really loved it. I loved the color of the blue and how soft and cozy it is. And so I had to get it. It was so cute. And it's going to be so cozy and comfortable this winter. And that's my little haul for today. Well, good morning, friends. It is Tuesday, and I am obviously in the car. I'm letting it warm up a few minutes. I should have been out here 5 minutes ago to start it. But I have to go to the chiropractor, and then after that, I am going to go over to Twice Treasured because I have not been there in a couple weeks, and they only have the Christmas stuff in there for a short time, and they're probably already pretty picked over, but I want to go and see what they have as far as Christmas goes, and I want to pick up something for Olivia's stocking that she really liked the last time we were there, and it will be a little surprise for her. And then when I get home, I will do a haul if I find something. And it's warmer today, but it's still cold enough for me to be sporting my furry earmuffs and my furry cape. So anyways, I'll see you when I get back home. So I just got out of Twice Treasured, and I wanted to do this part of the haul in the car because this is what I got Olivia for her stocking. It was another one of those little junk robots made out of little blocks of wood. She had bought one the last time we were at Twice Treasured, and she really liked some, and there was a couple others that she was looking at and couldn't decide, and I was going to get her one of those, but unfortunately they had sold. So this is another one I think she will really like. It's adorable. It's got the little flower in its hat, wobbly head, and like a purple little something on its belly there. I can't really tell what it is. So I got that for her. It was $5. And then I thought I'd better haul this one while I'm in the car too. This was actually for me. If I can find the front of it. There we go. It was only $3 and it's adorable, and it'll fit on my printer's tray little miniature shelf. I just thought it was absolutely adorable. So that, I'm going to hide these away and not let Olivia see them. I'm not even going to let her see this one because then she'll know I went into that booth, and she might figure it out. So anyway, I will share the rest of my haul with you when I get home. All right, guys, I'm home. I've got surprises safely tucked away. And so we're going to go ahead and get on with the rest of this haul. I picked up quite a few really cute things. I'm going to save my favorite for last. One of my favorites, the most expensive item that I bought today, and I think it's a real treasure, a real find, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to share with you is this Santa figurine. Now it says Poland 1911. That is not the date that this was manufactured or made. There's a whole set of these Santas that you can purchase from all different countries, all different time periods, and I have a few of them. There's no marking. Well, there is a marking on the bottom, but I can't read it. The main reason I got this is because of the little lamb. I collect little lamb figurines, so I'm thinking I will probably put this Santa up with the rest of my lamb figurines, and he may wind up staying out all year. I don't know. We shall see. And I only paid $2.50 for him. I don't like to spend a whole lot on these because I know they're not old, but I do like them. The next two items I got from the same booth, and they were having a 25% off sale. And the first thing I got was this doxy ornament. I thought it was so cute, and I'm going to put this on my tree in my dining room with all my other handmade ornaments. I obviously did not hand make this, but someone did. You can tell very obviously that this was handmade, and I absolutely love it. You know how I love dachshunds. So this is going to go up in that tree. It was, after the 25% off, I paid $1.69 for it. And then also from that booth, I picked up these adorable little salt and pepper shakers, little brass. I don't know, what are they supposed to be? You tell me. They're not lanterns because this is brass too. Maybe they were like little coal buckets. I don't know, but they're so adorable, and I love little tiny things. I love little brass things, and I think it's the brass and copper. There are no markings on the bottom. I take that back. It does say Japan on the bottom. There's no way you're going to be able to read that, but Japan. And again, after the 25% off, I paid $1.50 for these. All right, the next item, I picked it up. I loved it. The minute I saw it, I loved it. Picked it up, looked at the price, and I thought, oh, I don't know if I want to spend that much. Put it back on the shelf. Looked at the rest of the items in this particular vendor's booth, and then I went back to this item that I ended up getting, and I thought, yeah, it's probably a little more than I would ordinarily spend, but I absolutely love them, and if I don't get them, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm going to be kicking myself. And it is these Santa and Mrs. Claus salt and pepper shakers. They are from Avon. And you're probably wondering, well, why would you kick yourself if you didn't pick these up? It's because if you remember in my home decor tour, I have the matching candlestick holders that are on my centerpiece in the middle of my table, and these are the match to those. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, where am I? You know, if I walk away and I don't get them, then I'll be kicking myself, and then I'll want to go back and they'll be gone, and then I'll have to look on Etsy and I'll end up paying more. All these thoughts were running through my head, and I'm like, just get it, just get them. I paid $15 for them. Yes, probably more than I should have, but I absolutely love them. And did I say they were Avon? That's not right. They're Hallmark. Hallmark. They very well could have, you know, Avon could have done something like this, but no, these are Hallmark. I don't know what year. I could probably look them up and let you know, but they matched my candlestick holders, and so I had to get them. So the next item, I only paid $2 for it, and I saw it and I instantly loved it. And it's a handmade item, and it's meant to be a door hanger, like you hang off the doorknob, but I think I'm going to hang it on my tree. And it's this plastic, I don't know what it's called, but you would use that plastic fabric stuff, and you do the yarn work in the plastic, and just loved it. I love the vintage look of it. I love the care that they took to make the bonnet 3D, and the look at the wreath. They like felted it. Whoever made this put an awful lot of time and effort into it, and I absolutely love it, and I think I'm going to give it front and center on my Christmas tree. It's just absolutely adorable. I absolutely loved it, and it was only $2. Someone put a lot of work into this, a lot of hours of work, and I am going to cherish it because it is so cute and so well made. And even the back, you know, normally the backs of projects are really a mess. These are actually not bad. It's not bad on the back. But like I said, I am going to hang this on my tree upstairs. The next item is a vintage angel, and it's very small. I paid $3 for it. It's made out of some sort of metal. I'm not really sure. Ordinarily, I would probably leave this down here with the rest of my angel collection, but I think I'm going to tuck this in up with my nativity scenes, my nativity collection. You know, you hark the herald angels sing. And it's small, and I think I can tuck it in there and it'll look really, really cute. The next item I got is not old, but it was made by that artist that made that wreath that has the baby bird nest. And I have another little baby bird that I have in my grandmother's chip and dip bowl. This vendor does the best work. The attention to detail, the quality of her work is so good. And when I saw this, I fell in love with it. I paid $8 for it, but again, this is someone's handmade work. And I'm going to put it up on my plant stand, which is very appropriate because it's a watering can. I also have my blue and green glass collection on that plant stand, and it's a little blue bird, and I just thought it's perfect. It is perfect to go on my plant stand in my dining room. So stinking cute. And I just, the eyes on these little baby birds that she makes, they get me every time. Now the next three items I got from the same booth, and this is going to be take us a little bit of time to go through these because they were bagged items. I love bagged items. This first bag, I only paid 50 cents for everything that's in this bag. So let me open it up and we'll see. I think I know pretty well what's in here. These are going to go on my tree upstairs, my Christmas tree upstairs, and on my vintage tree down here. some of them. First is this little ornament with a toy soldier on a wooden horse. So cute. And then there's this wooden ornament. There's a sticker that says 1987 on it. So this is going to go probably on my tree down here because it's lightweight. I have to put lightweight items on this aluminum Christmas tree. So cute. And then the thing that really caught my attention, and the reason why I got this bag, is this little rocking horse ornament. So stinking cute. It's got a little wooden teddy bear on his back, and I thought it was absolutely adorable. This will go on my tree upstairs. The next bag I paid $2 for, all of this that's in this bag. And the thing that caught my attention in this bag was this rocking horse. Now this one I will put out somewhere. I'll set it out in one of my vignettes. I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. I really, really, really liked it. This was worth $2 all by itself. And then the other thing I thought was really, really cute was this. You know how I like little dioramas and building scenes and things? And this is like a wooden bucket with a little winter scene in it. This is cute. Vintage looking Santa with a little wooden crate. Oh, now this is adorable. It's a little drummer boy that lost some of his drum. So I might take, he lost his drum and lost his other stick. So I'll probably just snip this little stick off and then it'll just be a wooden soldier. Cute little ornament. Oh, this is cute. I'll probably set this with my little mouse, my shelf that has all the mice on it. Look at the little wooden mouse with the chimney scene. So cute. Okay, this one is, this one I'll probably just donate it back because it's not really my cup of tea and it's looking pretty ratty. Or I might hang on to it and use it in some crafting. And then the last item in this bag, this $2 bag, is another little mouse. He's climbing up the washboard in the wash tub. That is so cute. That is so cute. So that was well worth $2. And then I got one more bagged item. It was also $2. And the reason why I chose this bag is for this flocked reindeer. Isn't it adorable? It's going to go down here with the rest of my reindeer collection. He is definitely old. I love him. So cute. It looks like he's missing one eyelash. In fact, I'm going to take the other eyelash off. Maybe this didn't even go on it because I don't think deer have eyelashes like that. It looks better without that eyelash. But anyway, adorable. This was the main reason I bought that bag. So this was definitely worth $2 to me. And then the other thing I thought was super cute in this bag, I don't think it's old. There's no marks on the bottom that I can see, but this fits my deer collection and my angel collection. I'll probably stick her down here with my other angels. It's a little ceramic angel with the deer singing. So cute. And then the last thing that was in this $2 bag were some silver bells. They actually work. And there are, looks like there's 3 of them in the bag. So I will probably save these and use them for crafting. They're really cute little bells. I like them. In fact, if I can find somewhere to hang them, I might hang them on my tree. I don't know. They're adorable. All right, so those are the grab bags that I bought. And now there's only one more item to share with you. Look, 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 look. Jadeite bunny bread, salt and pepper shakers. If you remember, a couple months ago, I bought the Jadeite bunny bread butter dish. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I know I paid up for it. And I saw these on their Facebook page. I follow them on Facebook, and I saw these on their Facebook page, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to get those. They were not there when I bought the butter dish. And so when I went there, I'm like, oh, please let them still be there. They were still there, obviously. And then I'm like, oh, please don't let them be too expensive. They weren't cheap. They weren't cheap, but they weren't horribly expensive. That booth was also having a 25% off sale, which made it better. And so I brought these home. I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to put them on my open shelving upstairs in the kitchen near my butter dish. And oh, I'm so excited. And I paid, let me get my receipt here, $15. After the 25% off, I paid $15, which is well worth it in my book. All right, friends, let me go ahead and get this stuff styled, and I'll show you how I styled everything. Alright friends, this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this video for today. When I started this video out, I thought I was going to be doing a vlog, a multi-day vlog, but what it ended up being was a multi-day haul video. And I will pick up my camera again starting tomorrow, and we will have a vlog for next week. So this will be your Friday video for this week. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know which was your favorite item I picked up during my multi-day shopping, specifically the thrift hauls. You know, I always like to know what your favorite items were in my thrift hauls. But anyway, friends, have a great weekend, and we will see you again next week on Wednesday. I can't believe it, but it will be Christmas Eve. Bye-bye, friends.